Hi, hello everyone. My name is Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to the GG Over Easy Podcast, episode 150. In today's episode, we talk about the brand new Cyberpunk anime, briefly, no spoilers. Um, and I'm the only one that's seen it. Spoilers, spoilers to the non-spoilers is good. As well as people playing and liking the new Cyberpunk. Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer and Warzone was revealed. We talked a little bit about that and whether we're excited or not. The Ubisoft showcase, new Assassin's Creed. We actually didn't touch on the Overwatch 2 drama, but surprise, surprise, Overwatch 2 drama, Halo drama, um, lots of drama,
Drake drama. Drake calls out
Drake
our favorite
drama.
YouTuber.
What was the other drama you brought up earlier?
Valorant drama.
Valorant drama.
And cute cat.
Blue be muted drama.
Yep.
Failed recording drama.
Yeah, we did it all today.
Yeah, we hit everything. So if you got your bingo cards, get ready. Let's get into it. Pardon your regularly scheduled podcast listening for this short ad break.
Now from a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. It's really easy to get stuck on focusing on problems rather than the solutions. I was one of those people that only really focused on my problems rather than thinking of what I could do to solve them. Then BetterHelp came into my life and they were so awesome in terms of helping me identify my problems, helped me find solutions to my burnout, and all around it was a great experience. We want you guys to have that same experience that I did when using BetterHelp. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online. Get matched with a therapist after filling out a brief survey and switch therapists at any time if you don't think it's working out for you. BetterHelp showed me solutions on how to work on my problems rather than just fixate on them. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/GG today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/GG. What do you think when you think of fall? For me, it's all about a packed schedule. Luckily, Factor's ready-to-eat meals delivery keeps me fueled up and feeling good no matter how crazy my days or nights get. Whether you need a quick lunch or a nutritious meal that's ready in minutes, Factor makes it easier and it's cheaper than takeout. That's seriously a fall win. Again, Christian and I love Factor. Blue loves it as well. It's delicious, it's quick, and for gamers like us who just need a quick meal, there's a no-brainer on who to choose. Factor is the perfect mealtime solution for an on-the-go lifestyle. Their fresh, never frozen meals are delivered ready to heat up and eat in 2 minutes so you can fuel up and get on with your day. Factor now offers 30 plus meals per week and 36 add-ons like smoothies, juices, and snacks, and more to keep up. Not only does Factor offer fast, simple solutions when you need them the most, they also help me keep on top of my goals with offering things like Protein Plus, Keto, and I can stay on track with all the extra work. So what are you waiting for? Head to go.factor75.com/GG130 and use code GG130 to save $130 off across 6 boxes. That's code GG130 at go.factor75.com/GG130 for $130 off.
So we are all so glad to have you here today. Whether you're here of your own volition or not.
Really? You think somebody is listening
This is
to
like
this
a torture device. They've got them locked down somewhere and just GG over easy on repeat. They're like, no!
Not again, the same conversations!
No! Not episode. Insert your least favorite episode. But obviously you don't have any of those.
Yeah, I was like, I really like all the episodes. I don't think I've ever done an episode where I didn't like it. Ooh, what flavor you got there?
Some Surdees sour watermelon.
Oh.
That's what we're rocking today. It's good old advanced. But before we get into it, I can't help but notice something you're wearing, Rob. What's that?
This is the newest content drop we're doing. Featuring me, finally, because everybody's always been asking for it, but I didn't want to ever do myself because I thought it was kind of busta doing your own merch line with your own kind of merch thing. I don't know. I thought it was weird. I wanted to do a lot more people before I did me.
Mean?
Busta, like, just whack. Like, I thought it was kind of like, just a weird kind of idea that you do yourself like first, like, oh, like I have my own merch thing, like let me do me. Like I just think that's a little self-absorbent and self-conceited. So the last thing I wanted to do was do me super soon. But here we
That's
go.
exactly what I think about you. So.
Great. Well, perfect. I'm glad it's so.
You announced it, and I'm like, wow. How
So
could he?
there's going to be hoodies, which this is the black version. I think it turned out really well. Mike killed it. You know, it has a Blue's Little Salt guy that he made for me, and then a little angry kind of thing because he does get salty every now and then. But yeah, drops. Drops today, which is Friday. But when you're watching this, it'll still be up. It'll be up for a whole week. We have this hoodie, and then we also have a plushie coming. I don't have a plushie because it was stolen off of their doorstep.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so they ordered the plushie, for a sample plushie, and it was delivered to their door, and they have a ring thing, and someone walked up and stole it. So somebody out there has a Rabby V plushie.
Yeah, if you see that on the market.
Yeah, I don't know what would you do with it? As soon as you steal it, I don't know what you're hoping for. But congratulations, you have now a plushie pillow.
He opens it up this is.
Wait, Rabby V's plushie?
Oh my god, this is millions easy.
So
people.
I know people can complete the set now. I know a lot of people have the Mr. Fruit plushie and they have the BlueWestlo plushie. So I couldn't really think of an accessory to do. So I was like, well, I think a plushie would do well in terms of completing a set. You know what I mean? A lot of people would like to have all three. So yeah. So it's actually up officially. I don't know if you can go on there now because this is a little bit of a leak. Because the people who are in here live listening, because they are Patreon supporters. Shout out to you, Stans. You know who you are.
Hog.
It has its own dedicated website now. It's not on news, sister or I don't know. I forget what the word is, but it has its own website, contentmerch.gg. If you are interested in looking at what we have available, have some things coming in the future potentially. Talking to a creator now potentially about being our holiday drop. Just need to confirm a couple things, which is exciting. So yeah, check out the newest content drop featuring myself. Check out the plushie and the hoodie. It is almost hoodie season. It is. I would say hoodie season is
getting there here.
I would say it's about
really
a week
weird.
away for me to officially announce hoodie season.
It's been oddly cold and chilly. Chilly, I think is a better way to put it. The sun hasn't come out. I'm like, bruh, I ain't ready. Not
Really,
yet,
I think
man.
I'm ready. And then as soon as it snows and I have to scrape it off my car to go to the gym, I'm not ready anymore.
Yeah, I'm not ready for a cold garage gym again either. Need to mentally prepare myself.
Oh, also, I realized.
But you see,
next weekend I'm going to a bachelor party. One of the more interesting bachelor parties. I think. We're going to Disneyland.
Going to Disneyland.
Yeah, they're really big into
Super Bowl?
that. What was that? Oh no, the bachelor party. I won a bachelor party. But there's this Club 33 thing that we're doing, which is a real fancy thing. So
is that Omega Pass thing or whatever? I thought.
No.
Didn't you mention this or?
No, Club 33 is this exclusive club thing where you can
get a drink or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. I think, hopefully. So hopefully I'll have some fun stories coming back from the bachelor party.
We love fun stories here on GG Over.
I'm not gonna try and get too hammered at Disneyland though. Last thing I want to do is throw up on a 6-year-old. Speaking of that, have you guys seen the video of the Cincinnati Bengals fan at the game, and she's just sitting there? Oh, dude, I can't tell you. So there's somebody sitting in front of her, and the person has a neck brace on, and this woman is just throwing up all over herself, and throwing up on the back seat of the person sitting there, and they just continuously sit there and just take it. It is
this is my life now.
It's literally one of the most disgusting videos I think I've ever seen.
I think I'm good seeing it then.
She just literally sits there and is just projectile vomit on the back of the seat.
I don't understand
and
how the
on
person
herself.
in front though is just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then people next to the person are just watching it happen type of thing.
they're just stunned.
Pretty
Is
much.
this really happening?
It happened.
Not fiction. No, that's crazy. And I didn't catch the Thursday Night Football game last night. I was going to, but had some time. So I was like, I'm gonna watch the first episode of the new Cyberpunk anime. I've been looking forward to it, and then I heard good things. I'm like,
I
this is
haven't
great.
heard anything about this. Like, I thought I saw Dork say something about it, but previously I had never heard about it.
Yeah, and I've been looking forward to it specifically too because Trigger Studio's doing it. Trigger Studio slaps, especially animation wise. So it was like,
What have they animated in the past?
let me get you a whole list, but like Kill la Kill, Dawn in the Franks.
Have you watched this at all, Blue?
Let's see. There's your answer. They've done Kill la Kill, Little Witch Academia, Dawn in the Franks, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. They're working on some other stuff. Those are the ones I've seen.
Is this
'cause I
a
think they
Western anime
I think they
or
form with Kill la Kill. No,
okay?
it's Japanese studio, and it's dubbed or subbed. I'm sure there's a dub,
But sub. Yeah.
but watch. It booted up sub, so I'm like, this is the way it's meant to be watched. So I watched it. Needless to say, I watched all 10 episodes last night. I mean, like each episode does like
So what's it on then?
20 minutes.
Netflix, I'm guessing, or something.
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Netflix. And it's just like as far as I'm aware, one season, like just one series, 10 episodes. That's it.
Oh,
and
like
it's-
there's no series 2 or anything like that. Like this is
Nope.
okay.
Or at least not confirmed, or also like story wise, once you see it, you'll be like, yeah, it makes sense. Real tug on the old heartstrings, I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah, but also sick. Animation was sick, story was sick. Just a setting made for really good. Backdrop, characters are cool. I was in it. I was like, all right, well, I'll watch episode 1 and probably turn on some football.
Is it like
Episode
20
2,
minutes?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's
then
like
it
a good
finished.
binging number. Like it's like what?
Yeah.
That's only like
That was like
3.5 hours. Yeah.
And then I just, went to sleep in my fields. And it was great. Can't recommend it enough. Should also, I don't know if I have to, but it is certainly an adult anime. For anyone out there, or like if you want to watch with your kids or something, kind of up to your discretion. Lots of nudity, an obscene amount of violence. Just about everything you get. Just like Cyberpunk 2077. So bear that in mind. But if that doesn't bother you, it's sick. Cannot recommend enough. And ironically enough, right now, Cyberpunk 2077 is the most played, like most concurrent players.
I saw that.
Game,
It
2
just
years
passed.
after release.
I think it just passed Skyrim. But which is crazy that Skyrim is still the most single player game like played.
It's ridiculous. But even I'm like, shoot, I'm going to boot back Cyberpunk, and I think a lot of other people are doing the same thing. They're like, well, sheesh. Which also probably isn't a bad time since they've had so many, 2 years of quality life updates and whatnot.
They just had like a DLC, no? Or
Showcase, yeah.
Oh,
It's coming
okay.
out next year. So yeah, I'm like finna act up, but I know that would probably take up a lot of time, and then I have to like sink into it. And I guess I got a little bit of time, but with God of War coming, which
oh my lord.
if you saw that trailer, sheesh, they did like a little Sony showcase, whatever the fudge. And they showed off a couple games. There's like a 3.5 minute God of War Ragnarok trailer. And here's the thing, I'm gonna be honest, I still didn't think God of War was coming out. I wasn't I've been burned too many times, and we just hadn't seen like anything, pretty much. And even when they like announced it back in the day, I kind of like heard stuff and I was like, I'm just not going to get my hopes up because this day and age, the initial announced release date means nothing to me because odds are it's never going to happen. Well, sheesh. I watched that trailer and I'm like, this is happening and it's coming out in less than 2 months.
It looks so good, dude. Like, I don't know how they possibly made it look that much better, but they like.
It looks so sick. And between all this, it looks like it's going to be another banger.
I mean,
So that's going to be a lot.
Yeah, Elden Ring and this are gonna be battling.
Well, I know like Tokyo Game Show, whatever, for whatever reason, already did like Game of the Year and Elden Ring won. I never really understand like at what point when doing Game of the Years, like why now and what constant like it just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I think for a lot of people that will more than likely probably be the contenders. Um, I can almost already tell you what my Game of the Year will be. I haven't even played it, but I just got a feeling. Really
You're like,
good
I
feeling.
haven't played it, but
Yeah, but I'm willing to go out on the limb here.
gonna go crazy.
Well, I'm gonna go crazy over the fact that we just can't decide. So end of October we get Modern Warfare 2, which we'll talk about.
Oof.
Like a week later, or whatever, we get God of War Ragnarok. And then like a week after that, we get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I think there might be some other game around there. All within like 2-3 weeks. Just like, why, man? Why we gotta be like this? And then like for the rest of the year, there's really nothing on my radar. But those like 3 weeks,
we're in that holiday time, baby. You know.
yeah, it's gonna be stacked. Let me actually look at like 22 video game.
Also, dude, this
date
little guy has gotten so big.
upcoming. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he does this new thing now where he just jumps on me and expects to be held, like I'm playing TFT or something. Because when I'm playing TFT,
Well, it appears if you keep catching him, he's gonna.
I'm able to just chill out like this and just like TFT, like him on my lap like
yeah.
this. And so whenever I'm even just sitting normally, like he's ginormous, so like I have to like position myself where I'm basically like laying down, because he's literally like across like my legs, my whole body, right? So whenever I'm like sitting up like this, he don't fit.
But he's still trying.
Yeah, but he a good kitty.
Let me see here. Okay, so September we have. I know Splatoon 3 just came out, which is like a big deal for some people.
Miss me with that,
Good
dude.
for them. Yeah, I never really played it, but
This whole time.
Yeah, I DM'd you like blue question mark. Well, it didn't say you were muted in the Discord. Was
You've got to be kidding me. I've been talking this whole time, and I was like, why do these guys keep interrupting me?
Yeah, no. That's why like I put in the DMs.
I'm so pissed. Okay. Wow. Okay. For some reason, my Discord audio changed to input without telling me.
good.
Yeah, great. Well, for those of you at home, I have been hearing a lot about Cyberpunk. Haven't watched it, but I heard a lot of good things about it. So stupid.
Like, I don't care, bro.
I was full on about
the
God of War Ragnarok hype, so I was like, "Oh, it looks so good." And then like I was talking about stuff, and I was like roasting Rob, and you guys just kept talking. I was like, "Okay, well, fuck me, I guess."
This is
like,
weird. Like,
I was like, "Yeah, fuck me, I guess." Like,
episode
and
150,
then I was,
we finally said, "Fuck it." We're
we're just full up ignoring Blue. But no, then I was like, then you were like, Albus has got some. He just does this thing where he runs up on me and like. He just runs up on me. He expects me to hug him. I was like, you did kind of create that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, well, if you keep you're conditioning him, and now he's like, oh, sweet.
Dude, for those people audio only, this cat is just owns Rob, and then Rob is complaining about him doing this stuff, and then I'm like, you created this while Albus is owning him. Rob just smiley face, yeah.
I've always wanted a lap cat. When we had Max, he was so old. He was really like not about anything other than just like food. He loved us and stuff, but he was more so a mama's boy, so he would really just
Yeah.
kind of cuddle up on Sydney. But Albus, he loves cuddling with me, and Willow does too, where he went. But it's awesome, dude. And he's like, got to be around like 12 pounds right now, maybe around like 13.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, he has his
Big
neutering
critter.
appointment here in about a month, so those gotta go.
If only he knew. He's like the what?
Well,
Well,
it's good to have you
Hey,
back.
get
Blue.
it. Hey, get it done early. Yeah, dude, I'm pissed. I was like, I even did my classic episode 169, and then no one was like, no Blue, and I was like, well, I guess we're just cool with it. Like,
Yep. You just
dude,
accepted it.
69.
But I wish we had your audio somehow,
Come
so
back.
we could like hear
No,
what it was
Blue.
like.
It's one.
It wasn't particularly. It was pretty normal me. So just imagine me with my little quips. I did have a pretty banger moment where me and Fruit at the same time were like, when Rob was like, yeah, like, I don't know, it just feels so conceited and so, like, I don't know, self-centered, and like me and Fruit at the same time were like, you?
No. Well, shoot. So what were we talking about?
God of War, I believe, right?
Oh, right.
God of War hype maximum.
And then all the I was looking at the games coming out. Gundam Evolution Week actually pretty fun. People haven't seen it. I did some videos. If you like Gundam, you'll probably like it. It's like literally it's like Overwatch if it were Gundam and had this kind of scuffness of your typical anime game, but still kind of like this is kind of good. Oh, I didn't realize Slime Rancher 2 in a week. Oh,
Wait,
sheesh.
what?
I'm actually excited for that. I didn't realize that was coming out so soon.
You know what also I'm excited about? They just tweeted it, so I can say it now. I'm not under NDA. Omega Strikers. The closed beta
you
comes
signed
out
an
here
NDA.
soon. No,
Oh, the NDA quote unquote.
the
Yeah.
NDA we signed.
And for people who aren't aware, we did this like play session with this thing, this game that's now called Mega Strikers, and they're like, "Hey, so and so, we got this cool game coming up. It's from like these studio people, and you want to check it out?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure." So it was like we all like me, Rob, Blue, Joey, Shark, and Bless ended up like going to the thing, but we're in the presentation thing. We didn't know we were playing. They start presenting and stuff, and they're just like showing us things. And they're like, just don't talk about this. And we're sitting here like, what?
Well,
And then
they even said, they were like, by the way, this is NDA, and we
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah,
do
they
you
tell
know
us,
what
like-
that? Do you know what that means? Like,
You
We're,
can't
like,
just say
halfway
it's
through.
NDA. Like,
yeah,
we're like halfway through, and they're like, oh, by the way, you guys are under NDA. And we're like, did you sign an NDA? I literally don't think they made nobody signed an NDA.
no, it was more so
So it
kind
was
of
more
like,
like,
hey, like help us out. Like,
I swear somebody's
Yeah.
sitting there messaging him, like, you sent out the NDAs, right? And he's like, So I actually don't know if anyone ended up leaking. We didn't bother, but it was so
No,
funny.
well,
It was like,
I'm 99% sure they didn't send anyone. They were just like, hey, by the way, NDA. But
yeah, you guys signed NDAs. So
it's like,
remember, and we're like,
Yeah.
legally
It's just
anyone can,
just a
because no one
buzzword.
signed anything. We could just, but we'll be homies. We'll be homies.
I was like, we didn't say anything. That's not how that works.
But it's actually a really fun game. It's like a MOBA, I think MOBA Rocket League almost, but with characters like
MOBA,
League.
yeah, MOBA Rocket League.
I'll be honest, like when I first
Good
saw it, I
word.
was like, all right, like this is gonna be like one of those like, oh, this is fun for 5 minutes. But I
Yeah.
actually like a half an hour later, I was still playing it, or an hour and a half later, we were still playing it, having a good time with one of the devs. It was a good time.
And
We'll say
we
we got
were
pooped on, though.
garbage.
Yeah,
this
very
is
bad.
we got
Yeah,
pooped
bad.
on.
You know what pissed me off is the fact that we were garbage, but we weren't as garbage as Shark, Bless, and Joey. And when we asked them, we were like, "Have you guys just been getting rolled?" And they were like, "No, we won a couple games."
But
Yeah.
then we were rolling them. I was like, who are you guys?
And I was like,
playing?
"What the fuck?"
Because
What
we
the-
we played like 6 matches or something before we ended up doing customs with joining them. When I say none of them were close, I mean like all 6 were slaughters. Like I
We
think
were
we got
getting
mercied like every
rolled.
single game. Yeah, and we're like, dude. So then we play Shark, Joey, and Blast. I'm like, have you guys been getting pooped on? They're like, no, we've like won all of our games. I'm like, oh my god, are we really about to lose to them? And then we ended up pooping on them. And then I
And we're
was
just
like,
like, oh, so fuck us then.
yeah, it's just like, what is this for? Oh, and it was hilarious. The devs didn't tell us, but like almost everyone got like their own emote in game.
Oh
So
yeah.
Bless and them, their team, Joey, Bless, and Shark kept spamming. They had like Bless Pog. So like during the game, they keep like spamming Bless's face. I'm like, what? How do you get an emote? Each person had like a developer with them while they're playing. Ours never told us. We all had like an emote we could have had equipped, and we didn't realize until we were done with the session. But all around, yeah, it is a fun game, and
I'll try it out a little bit more. See if I can get
yeah, I
kind of
think
decent.
it'd
There's
be
like
fun with
really,
friends.
it's almost like what Christian says about a lot of MOBAs. Like it's fun on a micro level, and then if you really want to get like macro with it and get really deep into it, there are a lot of like little tech things that you can do, and it's pretty fun. Like
I'm sure it's gonna be even just like Rocket League, like low skill floor. In which case, you can come in like, ooh, I can
just
drive a car, haha.
kick
I
a
can
ball.
drive it into the goal. But then the skill ceiling, once you learn it, I think there's gonna be a lot of nuances. And then because the way it plays too is it's like a mobile where there's like, I don't know how many characters they have right now, but like when we played, there's like 7 or 8. They all have their own abilities that interact with the game. So yeah, there'll be some stuff, but it was pretty cool. We didn't sign an NDA.
I know the closed beta just came out today, so if you're looking, sounds interesting to you, check out Omega Strike. Isn't sponsored or anything, actually. Game that we.
Feel free to sponsor us
Yeah, I'm down.
though.
You guys see that Genshin Impact is getting an anime by Ufotable?
I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. It's just print more
Same.
money. Wait, what was the name of the studio?
The people who make whatchamacallit? Demon Slayer.
Oh, really?
Like Ufotable, isn't that what it's called? Like Ufotable?
UFO table, UFO top, who knows?
Demon
They're
Slayer.
insane
Yeah.
animation. Not even close to the best.
Yeah, it literally like they are, in my opinion, the best.
Well, then that's about the do numbers. Oh my god.
That's gonna print money.
Good for MTash. Good for MTash.
Good for MTash. Good for MTash.
Well, I mean, think about it. Just like this Cyberpunk thing. Like some people watch it, or people who've been hesitant about Genshin, or on the fans, they're gonna watch it and they'll be like, "Well, shoot, I'm gonna go play Genshin," which just means better biz for him. So, go on, my son.
Maybe like let's. I was just thinking like let's get a Halo anime, and then I was like, wait, we did get it. But I am a little bit more looking forward to the Halo 2 seasons. Like the video game content in terms of entertainment wise, we're getting is kind of stepping up.
Wait, that's getting a season 2?
Yeah, it's already like
there's a picture of them in Iceland.
There was a picture of them in Iceland, and then there was a picture of Master Cheeks, and he was jacked. I don't know if you saw that picture, Christian. But holy hell, he is jacked.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more of his butt cheeks.
I mean, I
and
saw
too much
there
of
were
his
some.
face.
Yeah, those are some squatting cheeks. Like he was already jacked in the OG show, so
He's a big boy.
he's a big boy with a big ass.
And good for him, but maybe let's keep the armor on a little more this season.
Well, I think you're gonna see it more because, like, at the end of the last episode, it was like,
I'm totally down because, like, here's the thing: if season 2 ends up being good, I am totally fine just forgetting there's a season 1, pretending like we started with season 2, and I'll let bygones be bygones.
I'm with you,
but I'm not even gonna say I'm optimistic. Like expectations are literally nothing. So whatever happens, happens. Godspeed. Wish them all the best. But Halo anime would be sick. Yeah, my bad.
I feel like that's what games just need now. I mean, you see it with League, you're seeing it with Genshin, you're seeing it with Halo. I mean, not even Halo. Halo's on a micro level compared to those shows. Cyberpunk. It shows just like what a good TV show or a good adaptation to like a movie or anime can like do. Like when did the anime come out, Christian?
Anime for what?
Cyberpunk.
Like
come out
a couple days ago.
So let's say the 11th or something like that. So since the 11th, they peaked at 24K. Their peak now is double that at 46,000, and I'm sure it's only going to grow.
Yep.
And I'm
And
sure
word
a
of
big
mouth of the
reason of
anime
that.
is
Yep.
increasing, so because people are like, wait, this is actually really good.
Yeah, and like Sydney's on vacation this weekend, so maybe I'll like just watch some anime.
Well, that's the thing too, though, is like I sat down at like 7, finished it by like 10. It's like that was sick. Even stayed up past my bedtime, to finish it. So that's how you know. But yeah, I mean, well, actually, speaking of Halo, there's been some news recently. For starters, Bonnie Ross is stepped away, is gone from 343 Studios. I believe she was the studio head, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a big deal. People are. I hate to speculate because of the reason she said she was leaving. She said it was because of medical emergency, like family medical issues. She's leaving. However, a lot of people pointed out too, a lot of the time when you're getting pushed out, they'll let you say it in some nicer terms, essentially. So instead of like, hey, I got fired, or like, hey, this was an ultimatum. Sorry, I have to leave under these terms. And then that way, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's under these terms, and hope everything's all right. When really it was like, well, maybe it didn't go so well, but she'll end up somewhere else. I mean, frankly, hopefully that's the case, because then she doesn't actually have family medical issues, and if there are medical emergencies, I hope everything's all right. But if you ask me, it's a good thing, because now they're actually changing leaderships and roles, and moving people around in 343, because whatever we had the past decade, I don't need to tell you, but it ain't been working.
So who's the new head, or like?
Well, they move people around, but I guess one of the guys now head of the Halo Infinite, is the guy that apparently saved Master Chief Collection, which, as we know now, is actually pretty sweet. He's the guy that came in when it came out, and it was a dumpster fire, and then he worked on it for years to get it to where it was.
I think one of the worst game releases of all time.
Yeah, that I bought an Xbox back then during
So
college.
did
Like, that
I,
was like the last amount of money I had. And I was like,
I think
I
both
gotta
of us were making irresponsible decisions that day.
But I was like, bro, it's Halo.
It's just crazy.
And then we were in college too, which meant like we could just play forever. Like we could just play. Nobody could tell us to get off.
And I booted that thing up. I'm like, I made a mistake.
Yo, is this not working for anyone? Spoiler alert. It didn't work for anyone for like 2 years.
Yeah, it wasn't even like, oh, I'll come back in a week. That's just it. Then my Xbox came a paperweight.
That was like the first time I ever watched a Ninja stream, because he was the highest on the Master Chief Collection, and he was just playing campaign because he couldn't get into any games. He was so pissed.
We were all pissed. But so, who knows what exactly that means? But hopefully, it means good things for Halo to come. No telling though. However, I believe you were talking about, they scrapped some microtransactions for Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, so Halo Infinite wasn't making enough money for them, obviously, because nobody's fucking playing it. So they had like a idea where the Master Chief Collection would have like microtransactions. So imagine like, oh, you could buy green flame armor for $2 or whatever it was. But it says Spartan points are the currency in Halo the Master Chief Collection used to unlock cosmetics. You have to actually play the game to earn them. But back in June, 343 announced that it would be considering making them purchasable, like so that you could buy them. The justification was cloaked in benevolence.
Money.
It was about to be an optimal additive alternative for players who might find the vast scope of content to be an intimidating amount of playtime and want to get ahead or skip the grind. Or maybe just want to grab specific items that they want. So Halo Master Chief Collection is definitely not getting purchasable Spartan points, 343 announced today. That's probably comforting news for existing Halo players who are proud to have earned their in-game rather in like the hard way rather than the easy way. So yeah, I can't believe that they tried to bring microtransactions to Master Chief Collection to old games that literally don't need that type of thing. If
Well, I
anything,
guess they're like, we need money and people like Master Chief. How do we monetize this? But then I think part of it too is like it hasn't had it too. So the people who have been playing are like, bruh.
they've
And
also like
so
opened up a lot of modding though, which is kind of cool. Master Chief
yeah, I did see
Collection,
like the Reach mod tools, whatever, like released on Steam.
which is cool, but
And if
like,
anything's sick,
but
Halo.
give that for us for Infinite. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I mean, yeah.
I hate to say, like, I don't want to live in the past and be playing Halo 3, Halo 2, and Halo Reach. Sure, that'd be sick if it had like concurrent players and stuff like that. But it's never going to be like how it was in 2007 to like 2012. So, like, why not try and make Halo Infinite good instead of just fucking blistering it with microtransactions and pushing back everything? And I'm sure there's going to be some sort of battle pass type of thing where I'm sure there already is.
Let's just hope it means good things. But like this thing too is like, when will this mean good things for Halo? Who knows, if ever. I mean, if the leaks are right or whatever, then the only saving grace you might have to look forward to is the battle royale they're making, which is like from a different studio, I believe. Like they outsource or whatever. But probably going to need to be the thing to get Halo back on people's radar because, I mean, frankly, you adapt or die. Because even as I know, just like normal arena shooters in that way just aren't the sauce.
Well, and
anymore.
I think you see it nowadays, especially, this is kind of be a good transition, with Warzone 2.0 being announced yesterday. See, even Blue's coming. You know, like that's how.
Dude,
Hey, yo.
let me give you this rundown of how Call of Duty worked for me, all right? Call of Duty, Modern Warfare is back. Infinity Ward is back on top. They have reclaimed their throne as the goated Call of Duty dev. Holy shit, y'all. This actually raises the bar for modern shooters because it did. Holy crap. Infinity Ward does it again. Raises the bar for the modern shooter. I think Call of Duty's back on my map, boys. The next two Call of Duty releases. These suck.
Yep.
Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty is back, boys. Because
Back
Infinity
on
Ward's the
menu.
only competent dev.
Apparently. And yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm excited.
So it's the biggest Warzone map to date, which sometimes isn't the best thing. But it's called All.
But that's a buzzword they like, and normies are like, wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Bigger.
Yeah. I do wish though. I still see they have like the gunsmith thing. Call me casual, dude, but I like the pick 10 system. I think that's what they called it back then, where it's basically like you have 10 slots, and if you pick Stopping Power Pro, it's like that counts as like 2 or something like that. Or
I really love the gunsmith IMO, so I have to disagree with you. I think
Really?
the gunsmith is like
I think it's just too much for me. Like I'm just
I think it's like Infinity Ward no meme really like changed the formula, and like really like the gunsmith was just a step up from every other gun crafting I've ever done. The MP, the guns just felt like I don't know how to say, they just felt right. The Warzone, I mean Fortnite, I still play Fortnite beyond more, but Warzone was pretty fun. And I don't know, man, Infinity Ward just raised the bar like in every aspect of that type of shooter genre for the second time. I was just super impressed.
so it
I'm
comes
with you with
out
just about everything.
October 28th. So stream's ready. And then apparently the most hype thing or most different thing that's coming to this Call of Duty is a brand new 3v3 mode called Raids,
Oh yeah, I saw that and I'm so excited.
which the developer says they'll focus on team communication and coordination like never before. The game will also include a new
yes.
third-person mode, shifting the perspective for interested folks.
Yes,
Players who pre-ordered will be able to check out themselves very soon. An open beta for Modern Warfare kicks off on September 16th,
I'll
today.
actually be streaming it later today.
Yes.
And 22nd for Xbox and PC. You're putting your PS5 in, and you're gonna play on controller and stuff.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can play my mouse and keyboard. I mean, they gave me a code for the PlayStation one. Because I was just gonna wait until next week.
Yeah.
So they gave it to me. I was like, "Wow, I might as well check it out." And then, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can play my mouse and keyboard. Because that's the thing is like,
You're gonna be
if
a
I use my
scrub, bro.
yeah, if I use my keyboard, I'm gonna suck. And I also want to get a good feel of like, is it like how do I enjoy it? Because I'm just gonna be sitting there.
Is it
booming around the
easy to play
sticks.
mouse and keyboard on
I
PS5?
think it's easier now, but like that's the thing is like, I don't know. I've never really tried it. I doubt there's like that much input delay, but the thing is like you just don't have any of your same settings, FOV sliders, frame rate. I don't know if I have the same control over like sense and bindings and um some of it will probably just be a little different. So that'll just be a learning curve, but overall I'm just excited. Um and yeah, it's like that was the thing is after Modern Warfare, especially what was the first one that came out? Black Ops. But no,
What are you talking about?
Black Ops Cold War. That was the next one that came out.
It was Cold War, yeah.
And I was like, dude, that was sick. I'm ready to grind another COD.
Vanguard.
Boot it up. Okay, gotta wait another year to grind a COD, I guess.
Then
Vanguard.
None of these are as good as Modern Warfare. Like these are actual steps back, huh? Anyways, can't
really
wait for
just
MW2.
They both just felt like a shell of Modern Warfare. Like they were trying to, but they were behind. I don't know. So I'm really excited about Modern Warfare 2.
Is Vanguard on Steam? Right?
Maybe. I know it's on Battle.net or whatever.
Maybe it's not because I'm looking for how many players are on Vanguard right now. But it is Battle.net, I think. I don't think it's
on. So yeah, I'm ready to grind that. The unfortunate part is I'm ready to like if I enjoy it even just a little bit, odds are I'll probably do another Road to Damascus. That's what I did in the first Modern Warfare.
Yes.
But my problem is, and it was like ironic that, I bothered to even do it with the first one, is like it was one of probably the worst master camos Call of Duty's ever done.
Oh, awful. Disgusting, actually.
Yeah. But I was like, screw it, like I just need to do it. And I'm worried the new one's also gonna be like that, simply because like I think the days of it being like, oh my god, this is sick are over because they're like, we don't want to make it too sick because we want to still sell.
Yeah. Gotta sell skins, baby.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that big of a deal though, because like they're probably trying to hit like the casual audience with their skins, and the casual audience isn't gonna grind to get Damascus. Like even it was driving, and I will say, if there's like another riot shield, I might rethink my decisions. That or if every gun has another like get 100 mounted kills, we might have a problem. It all depends on like, are the challenges going to drive me absolutely insane? But one thing I do like that they showed is the progression system as well. With unlocking guns and attachments seems a little easier because the problem was each gun had like 64 levels.
And that's why I don't think I like the gunsmith, because I see that and it like freaked me out. Like I just want to get to level 2 and throw on silencer, like.
Well, I love, but like for me, I love progression in my guns. So like it's definitely different design direction for each person.
But for me, when I'm trying to hit Damascus, you have to get every gun max level to then unlock most of the camo challenges to start progressing towards gold on that weapon. But with this new one, it looks like while you go horizontally, vertically, you'll start to unlock some stuff for other things. And there are certain attachments that like once unlocked on one gun will unlock on like all of them. So for my sanity, looks like it'll be a little easier, which I'm about. Because that was the problem. Like a new gun came out, and I might like it, but for me, it's just one of those things too where it's like I need to max level this. I don't have a choice. My monkey brain is like big number. We need number go up, and then that would always end up making it more daunting. I just do it to myself, but looks like they're improving upon that. And if it's sick, I'd also, maybe Modern Warfare or Warzone 2 would be cool. If, one, they don't delete this account. And two, let me play Warzone. Wouldn't that be crazy? Instead of locking my account and support not being able to help me, whatever that was about. And then I'd be down. Some fun with the boys, but only time will tell.
Yeah,
But
you
like
know what I like
that's
about what I like about Call of Duty is that it's what my normie friends play, like my friends from college and stuff like that. So whenever I do get to play games with them, it's normally like those kind of games. So I'm excited to be definitely gaming with those guys again. And is it crossplay?
I believe so. And I mean, if it's like before, it should be cross progression. I don't know if they've come out and like confirmed that, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't. At the very least, it should be crossplay. Because thankfully we're living in the age now where almost everything's crossplay. And I think we owe that, ironically, to Fortnite. So thanks, Fortnite.
Thank you, Fortnite.
Yeah, I forget who started that movement, but I think it was like Fortnite, and they had the clout to be able to like strong arm. Because it was either Sony or Microsoft were like, no. I think it was Sony actually who were being boners. Microsoft's like, yeah, we'll do it. And Sony's like, no.
Well, it opened the door for other devs to be like, hey, you should let us do, because like Destiny, like after Epic, Destiny was one of those ones that are like, yeah, we pretty much coerced Sony to be like, yeah, we'll do it.
Like, do we have a choice? No.
After what Epic Games pulled off, okay.
They opened Pandora's box. So yeah, I'm honestly pretty hyped for it. Here's to hoping.
I'm excited about it. It's gonna we'll see how much I end up playing it. I don't know if I'm like, are you guys been playing Call of Duty or are you guys been playing Warzone? Like, I think they're two different things in my opinion. Like,
Warzone's not my favorite, so I probably will be playing Call of Duty. But I'll probably hop in Warzone every now and then.
I'll be playing Call of Duty, and if like you or other people are like, hey, I want to play Warzone, I'll play Warzone. But that's also different things. I don't like solo queue Warzone.
No.
But I'll solo queue
same.
like Call of Duty multiplayer forever.
Oh, for sure.
So I think my time will mostly be spent there anyway. But also if Warzone ends up being cool, I'm totally down. It's just more than likely that's where most of my time is going to be spent.
Yeah, same.
And hopefully people watch the videos. Because again, that's the thing. It's like when the new Call of Duty comes out, I'm excited about multiplayer, and I know some people will, but the people who watch videos and streams are going to want to see Warzone. Pardon your regularly scheduled podcast listening for this short ad break.
Now from a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. It's really easy to get stuck on focusing on problems rather than the solutions. I was one of those people that only really focused on my problems rather than thinking of what I could do to solve them. Then BetterHelp came into my life, and they were so awesome in terms of helping me identify my problems, helped me find solutions to my burnout, and all around it was a great experience. We want you guys to have that same experience that I did when using BetterHelp. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online. Get matched with a therapist after filling out a brief survey and switch therapists at any time if you don't think it's working out for you. BetterHelp showed me solutions on how to work on my problems rather than just fixate on them. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/GG today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/GG. What do you think when you think of fall? For me, it's all about a packed schedule. Luckily, Factor's ready-to-eat meals delivery keeps me fueled up and feeling good no matter how crazy my days or nights get. Whether you need a quick lunch or a nutritious meal that's ready in minutes, Factor makes it easier and it's cheaper than takeout. That's seriously a fall win. Again, Christian and I love Factor. Blue loves it as well. It's delicious, it's quick, and for gamers like us who just need a quick meal, there's a no-brainer on who to choose. Factor is the perfect mealtime solution for an on-the-go lifestyle. Their fresh, never frozen meals are delivered ready to heat up and eat in 2 minutes so you can fuel up and get on with your day. Factor now offers 30 plus meals per week and 36 add-ons like smoothies, juices, and snacks, and more to keep up. Not only does Factor offer fast, simple solutions when you need them the most, they also help me keep on top of my goals with offering things like Protein Plus, Keto, and I can stay on track with all the extra work. So what are you waiting for? Head to go.factor75.com/GG130 and use code GG130 to save $130 off across 6 boxes. That's code GG130 at go.factor75.com/GG130 for $130 off.
Speaking of liking video games, there was the Ubisoft showcase where they showcased things.
I think there's only one thing that anybody really liked. Bug, got it. And that would be Feudal Japan Assassin's Creed. The one in Iraq looks pretty cool, but I'd rather be
preaching the choir. I was like, you have my attention. Although, like Rob put it, we already have one. It's called Ghost of Tsushima. And I'm not so sure it's going to be better than that. No, in fact, I can almost guarantee I won't like it as much. But that's what they're banking on. They did like other announcements. There's like a new what'd you call it? Division called
Heartland.
Homefront or Heartland?
Homefront, whatever.
So I think you're right, Heartland. That's apparently going to be more survival. So I think they're like expanding essentially and making a game
which is like I've still never gotten a BR type experience like survival. Never hit that spot like Division Survival did.
So I'm excited about that, and I hope it delivers. I will say, really odd decision making with whatever they decided to show. Because like instead of like over delivering and making it look too good, whatever clips they showed made it look like dog water. Like not like, but like graphically and resolution, it was just a weird decision on like, we're gonna use these for the reveal. Strange, but I'm excited for it. I was also a little disappointed because there was like supposedly a leak where they're like, there'll be a showcase, they're gonna announce Home, Heartland, whatever, and it'll be playable right after. So I was like, oh, no, that's not the case. We don't even have like a release date. But yeah, they announced the new Assassin's Creed Mirage that comes out next year. Assassin's Creed, I think it's just dubbed like Red or something.
Yeah, something like that. Project Red or something.
Yeah, it's like a temporary name. And then that's, I don't know if it's slated for 2024 or it's like 2024 onward. I'm assuming it's pretty early in development. But that one will certainly have my attention.
When Counter-Strike Source 2 comes out, are you guys going to try it or no?
Actually, I probably will try it because I am interested in the Source engine.
I will play a little bit, but
I mean, it's also copium for me. I have no idea when this is coming out. It's just I love CS.
Well, the thing is, it could be a cool thing, but the core gameplay of CS just isn't my jam.
But you like Valorant?
It was a little more hold W. That's why.
Yeah, I guess.
Still can't quite hold W, but that's
you can hold W in CS.
You know, just keep dying. I mean, I can. Doesn't mean it's ever a viable strategy. And even then, I mean, I'm not playing Valorant right now. So
yeah.
Some of that too, though, was like, okay, no one,
all
my channels care about it anyway. So
you guys want another Rob drama corner? It's not that big a drama, actually.
Hit us with it.
So there was a Valorant tournament. The only reason I know this is because my friends who play Valorant told me. And like, show me the
Hold on,
clip.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. It's Rob's Drama Corner. Woo.
Thanks for the
We
song
need a
clip.
little ditty.
So there was so you know how it goes in overtime, and I think it's what 13 wins to win in Valorant, like 13
Yeah,
rounds or whatever.
first 13.
So it
Yeah.
was 12-11. So like the team with 11 needs to win to force OT. So apparently there's like a turret, that a character has that they can drop a turret and the turret can shoot players.
What's your name? I know who you're talking about though.
So the team put a turret down, and the turret is only, I guess, supposed to have like a field view of 180. So it looks like it only goes like this.
A cone, kind of.
Yeah. But for some reason in this round, the turret jumped 180 to the other side of it, and like shot the like team that was like pushing in, and the turret shouldn't have done that. So it like showed the team that, hey, they're on B or something like that. And they lost that round because of a turret bug. And it about an hour or something like that later, they had to replay the round because of that turret bug. And it went back into OT, and the team that originally won still won. So it wasn't that big a deal. But it was pretty drama filled if you are part of Valorant. And then like Xset or whatever came out and said like, oh, like Optic like are kind of doing something weird with these like timeouts. Like they always say like Optic gets these like, hey, my computer's not working type of things all the time. So they thought that was kind of sus. But yeah, that was my Rob Drama Corner. Not as fun as the chess one, but I don't watch a lot of Valorant. But I thought it was kind of interesting that a whole game got replayed because of a little bug that honestly didn't even seem that big of a.
Well, I mean, that's just kind of the nature too, unfortunately, of esports. Is like that's something that like in real sports can't happen. But like I'm sure developers or whatever, like some programmer there's like no way. Or like probably like knows of this bug, but like the chance of it happening is like so minuscule, and they're like, of course. Like the
Yeah.
odds of that happening was it's good to hear though, like especially for that like the integrity of the game wasn't like that
Jeopardized,
big
I
of a
guess.
thing. Because like League, for instance, has worked on a thing they call Chrono Break, for instance, where like if something does end up going wrong, judges review it, see how impactful it is, talk to the other team about it, so on and so forth, and then like if it meets the requirements and the teams agree, they can literally rewind the game back before whatever
What?
bug
Really?
happened. Yeah. That's why it's called Chrono Break, because Echo is a character and he like rewinds time, and his ability is called Chrono Break. But so like if there's a team fight and they'll pause and they'll be like, this dude was invisible or something weird, like strange cases, very edge.
Does it
and then
happen
they'll
very
decide,
often or no?
Not that often. Pauses and stuff will happen, but like that the point of it too sometimes is like, okay, what happened? What did it affect? Sometimes too is it's like, would it have changed anything? Because like it is still pretty disruptive just for like as a player, but usually they try and like catch it too, so it's only like rewinding like a minute or 2 minutes. Um, but like trying to combat like that, just because like sometimes there are just going to be things that shouldn't happen, but it's a video game, and at the end of the day, some zeros and ones didn't work well, and um, so I just feel for the game developers. They're like, and I understand too as a player, just being pissed. Like, come on, because like no one really wins.
So yeah. Real quick, are you planning on going to Worlds this year or no?
Yeah, I'm trying. Tickets go on sale for the finals because I'm only gonna go if I can go to the finals. I think
Because it's in
might be a
Canada,
week,
right?
week and a half. No, quarterfinals are, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Quarterfinals are in somewhere in Canada. Semifinals are in Atlanta, and then finals are in LA. So trying to get the finals tickets when they go on sale. Probably not. Let's be honest. Scalped. And then that would be. Oh, fudge. I think like right before God of War releases, because I think it's like the first weekend in November.
I think that's when the CS major. Which it sounds so sick. I would do anything to be able to go to that, dude. But Rio de Janeiro for tourists is not the safest place. If you've ever seen and heard stories about Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for tourists, I was like watching a video about like what you need to do as a tourist in Rio de Janeiro. They say never pull out your phone in public. Like, don't like pull out your phone in public and text. Oh, dude, like a kid will just come up and grab it and run. Like,
well,
and they're doing all the coolest things, dude, for like a CS major. Like 360, like around. I forget what it's called, but it's what League does.
Oh, you mean like the spectator where like the team's in the middle?
Yeah, the team's in like the middle of the arena, and then everyone's like around them. I think that's like the best.
If I did, Joey said if he gets a ticket too, he'll go to the finals. But for his incentive thing, we have to play League. And he's like, I should probably play League before I go. If he ends up going, because the last thing I want to be is like, what's going on? Okay, so there's two teams of 5, Joey.
See, and that's the thing. Like when I watch League, I understand like the little nuances and stuff like that. But as soon as it turns into like a big team fight, it's just like, all right, it's just like a bunch of flashes and all that kind of stuff. I can't keep up with fights happen. Even in game, when I'm playing in game, I immediately lose myself. Like,
where am I?
Yeah.
Who am I? What is this? But I'm excited, hopefully, because that's the thing too. Is I want to go. I went last time Worlds was here in America, and there's no telling when or if it will come to America again. So, gotta try and go while I can.
Milo, version 3, says in the blind lolly tasting video, must be British because he called candy lollies. I noticed Dado pronounced the second A in caramel, like how Aussies do. Made me wonder, can you guys pronounce these Aussie words? Answer spoilered on the second line. Okay. EMU. How do you say that?
Emu.
Emu.
Yeah, emu. Melbourne. Melbourne.
Melbourne, bro.
This one's tough. GAOL.
Goal?
Oh, jail?
Gowl? Gowl?
You said GOAL?
GAOL.
Jail, bro.
GOAL?
GAOL.
Oh, GA. I'm assuming I'm like goal. Gal. Gale. Gal.
The next one is CAIRNS. Cranes? Crans?
Crans, bro.
Crans? Like a crayon? Do you guys say Do you guys say crayon or crayon?
Crayon.
So you say the O Blue.
Crayon, yeah. I'm not a fucking cousin fucker.
Yeah, I'm a cousin fucker.
I don't eat them.
And then
I just draw them.
AUSSIE. Aussie, right?
Aussie.
Like
Aussie.
Like Australian person. Okay, so emu is emu. Wait. Oh wait, EMU is. He says okay, so he spells it like phonetically. It's like E-MEW/EM-EOU. So emu, it's not E-MOO like how we did. Emu. So it's not emu. It's emu.
Americans, dude. God.
Melbourne is Melbourne.
Melbourne, bro.
Yep, that one's lost on me. Didn't see how I'm coming.
Blue, you got this one. Gowl or whatever is jail.
Yep, jail. Shout out Final Fantasy for teaching me that.
Really? That's where you learned that?
That's where I learned it. Titan jails. You got jail mechanics, and they're always spelled GAOL.
What does it technically mean?
I think it means jail. Like that's how they just spell and pronounce jail like that.
Fuck if I know. I just know that's pronounced. That's how it's pronounced.
The cranes ones, the CAIRNS is cans.
But yes, it is jail. Yes, it is jail.
Mm.
I'm thinking about now. Titan jails, you get chained up, and yeah, it's jail. So like going to prison.
Prison. What'd you say? Canes?
Yeah, it was the CAIRNS one. That's cans. And then Aussie, like I said, is AUZZIE, Aussie. I knew that one. So yeah, we're not very Australian. Blue is more
Turns out I'm
Australian than it.
American.
Yeah,
I'm a
turns
real
out blue is a
American.
little bit more.
I got a little Aussie in me.
Fenrir says, "Have you guys tried chili roasted pistachios from Wonderful? I know fruit doesn't seem to like nuts, but man, it's an amazing substitute for chips." I like pistachios. I just don't really go out of my way to eat.
That's not even American. What is that?
A pistachio?
That's what I'm saying. That's not even American pronunciation. That's just.
That's a fun way to just say pistachio. Pistachio, pistachio.
No, I hate him even more. Yeah, get that away from me. I don't want nothing to do with it.
You like pistachios, Blue?
Pistachio, bro?
Yeah.
I was like, what is he saying?
Yeah, pistachios.
I hate you.
Yeah, we should do. Can you do Rob pronunciations for these words? You just have to guess. Like, how would Rob say this?
Rob pronouncing things like that like makes me like I feel like he's gaslighting me.
Not that I'm gaslighting you. It's just fun to say it like that.
No, I'm just. It just feels like I'm being gaslit when you say it like that. I don't know how to describe it.
It does though. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Piece of shit, kill me. Kill me. How about that? Jeez, piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
I can get behind that.
Same. I can get behind that too. Yeah.
In Pasta of Haiku, says, "This is for the boys, Rob, Fruit, and Blue. Did you guys get a chance to see the Nintendo Direct that came out this week? If so, what caught your eye? For me, it was the announcement of Pikmin 4, old N64 games, and the new Zelda Tears of Kingdom trailer." Guess we didn't even talk about this, really.
Yeah, because he showed up. Pikmin's real. The Mario movie is still being worked on. Also, here's Zelda leaves.
Was it really like that? I didn't watch it.
Dude, that's literally how the direct went.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I still haven't seen it. I was doing something when it happened. It was recording or something. And then, yeah, I just heard like Pikmin, not really my thing. Cool. Breath of the Wild 2, cool. There's the Pepsi Coup, the brand new Final Fantasy character, or not Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's all I know. Because here's the thing: is like aside from like very few things, like Pokemon specifically, like Smash, I'm just not really a Nintendo guy. I don't play a lot of the Nintendo games or anything. So,
Question here from also Rue says, "Trigger warning for KMS depression. Apologies in advance for the word count. I've been watching the three of you gamers since 2014 when I was a freshman in high school, and you've been an integral part of my life ever since. I've been losing my 1v1 with depression since a little before then, including 2 suicide attempts that left me pretty fucked up. And these last 2 weeks have been the worst. TLDR girlfriend left me. I've been taking this time to try and work on myself and become someone who I don't loathe. And yet again, you guys have come in huge for me. I'll put on your streams. I'll put on your video grinds of anything. And you guys and the rest of the Extended Dream Team LLC always cheer me up a little. I just wanted to tell you gamers that you are loved and appreciated, and what you do matters. I'm taking all the steps to improve and healing with therapy and medications, and of course, GG over easy. I should probably ask a Q&A question because this is a Q&A. So on a completely unrelated note, what is your favorite Destiny track? Mine's got to be the Inner Light from Vanilla Destiny 2. I couldn't even tell you Destiny's like song. Maybe like the Taken King one with the horns, where it went wong, wong, wong. Probably that one.
That's a good one. There's some like banger raid songs, like Rolks.
See, I have the
Fighter
music
shit.
turned off whenever I'm playing Destiny.
That does make it pretty hard then.
That's why mine is a 7-year-old song.
That is a good one though. I think that would be probably the other one. That's all I got.
For me, it's definitely Deep Stone Lullaby.
That from Deep Stone Crypt.
Yep. Remember when you're going out in space the first time you go into space?
Oh.
Also, I'm really glad that you are still here, and we all definitely have understanding of how you feel when things feel hopeless. But you're still here, and you're popping off, so we believe in you.
Agreed. Zoes says, "Hey, question for everyone. What are you guys' thoughts on console exclusives, and do you believe there should be any? For myself, I think they are just dumb and such an old thing to do. Why restrict the game to a single console and just not allow it everywhere? I played God of War, except the recent ones. I don't have a PlayStation and don't have plans to buy one. So I'm looking forward to watching Mr. Fruit play, and it looks sick."
I think it's dumb when it comes to like multi-platform games that are already going to be everywhere. It's harder because when it comes to studios like Sony Santa Monica, right? It's a Sony IP, so they're going to only release it on a Sony platform. But when it comes to like Call of Duty, Battlefield, like any like Tomb Raider, which was originally multi-platform, when it comes to like that, it's like, all right, like this isn't even like a studio that you. Well, this isn't even like a first-party studio. Like, can you just release it for everyone?
Yeah. I get why there are exclusives. You know, money talks. You know, like that is why there are such things as exclusives. I don't know if, because I mean, I'm sure Sony pays a fuck ton for the rights to God of War or whatever. How that works, I'm not really sure how that works, but it
Well, it's
probably just
Sony Santa
comes.
Monica.
Yeah, it just comes down to money talks.
Like money. I like money. Yeah, I mean, I wish they weren't a thing. It'd be better for all gamers, but it also just how the business do be. I am glad though that a lot of them are moving to keeping them console exclusive, but PC still gets it. Thanks.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Sony just wants to fuck over Xbox,
Yeah.
and Xbox just wants to fuck over Sony.
True.
Next
More
question.
so, Sony wants to fuck over Xbox, but yeah.
Yeah, Xbox is a little more like, hey, dude, we can do whatever. And so it's like, screw you, dude. No. And then there's just PC gamers watching, like, yeah,
Yes.
fight. Well, then I
Uh,
guess PC is more like Steam versus Epic.
Question here from Blemish says, besides your PC, significant others, and fur babies, what are 3 things you can't live without?
My 2 balls and my dick. But if we're talking about objects, yeah, I'll let you guys go first. I have to think about that.
Fast food, I guess. Like, I hate to say that, but like, oh, do you guys want to know something crazy? I went to the grocery store yesterday and bought all every kind of grocery and cleaning house supply thing you could buy. Okay, just like kind of re-upping, like, because it got to that time where we're running out of trash bags, running out of soap. We didn't have a grocery, so I went grocery shopping yesterday and got literally basically everything you could get grocery shopping. Would you guys like to guess how much it was?
150.
Out of town, Blue. Maybe in 2017 it was 150. I got like, I went down every aisle, got chips. I didn't get sodies though. I'm telling you, I went down.
Everything. Okay,
I got
so you went.
everything.
Ooh, probably like 600.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go to Costco.
I don't know
Okay,
what
400.
everything means to you, so it's kind of hard to say.
Okay, well, think about your casual grocery shopping. If you went grocery
Okay, so a
shopping,
casual. Okay, so if I just was like, I re-up on everything normal, we're talking like I'm out of sodies, I'm out of snackies, I'm out of this week's
you're out of
groceries.
meals, like dinners.
I would probably say like 250 to 300.
Would you like to guess?
Can't really base it off mine. Because like
Yeah,
I went
Mr. Fruit has a slightly expensive taste, so
yesterday, re-upped, and it was like 120. So
See, I read up and it was $325.
yeah. I mean, like if we're talking like you are
Like cleaning
out,
supplies, cat litter, like we got
yeah,
everything.
then yeah,
Like
I would probably spend.
it
Me
was
personally would probably be about 250.
so insane, dude. And then I feel like when I got home, I was like, God, I don't have anything to eat.
how does this work?
But that's besides the point. I just got kind of sidetracked there. I was thinking about, and it was also a zoo at the grocery store. It sucked. I need to start going to the grocery store at like 9 in the morning or like 10
Yeah,
at night.
I went like 11 in the morning. It's real nice.
See, I went at like 5:30 yesterday, and dude, it was a zoo. Oh, and then story time. Okay, so you know when you're at grocery store shopping, and then like you're checking out, and people put people put stuff in your bags for you, right? Well, there was no bag people because everybody was doing checkout. So like I was in charge of the bagging. Okay, spoiler: I'm not the greatest bagger. I get overwhelmed very quickly.
You're not the greatest bagger?
No, I mean,
I've seen your bags.
maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're right. But so the manager guy, the dude who's like in like a suit and black and like is like he runs this shit, walks up to Sydney and I in the long line and goes, "Hey, I can get you guys out at 13." Fuck yeah. So we head over to 13. Little did I know, dude, we had Dax Shepard from Employee of the Month. He was just fucking boom, 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 boom. And I'm like back there like fucking. Yeah, I'm literally fighting for my life. And I get one bag done, dude. And he's basically like almost done with our whole groceries. $325 worth of groceries, mind you. And he's almost done with it like in a minute. So I put the bag away. And Sydney goes like, "Wow, you're really fast at this." And he goes, "Yeah, I've been doing this for so long." And then I'm over there like, "Yeah, dude, you think you can maybe like slow down a little bit?" Like I'm putting fucking coal.
You trying to impress Sid, but you're just failing miserably.
Oh, it was bad, dude. And then this guy thankfully comes over and he goes like, he's younger than me, and he goes like, "It looks like you need an adult." And I was like, "Thank you, man." Like I'm dying over here.
I do need one.
Okay, sorry. 3 things I can't live without.
Yeah, I was gonna make a kind of funny joke.
Bed, you know, I love my bed. Football. I'll be like football, fantasy football. I'll kind of combine those two. And CS. There's 3 things I can't live without. That like aren't Sydney, my fur babies, and you know, technology. Like my computer.
Okay, I can give you 3 pretty easy. My Dr. Pepper Zero. Can't live without that. I need Dr. Pep Zero. That gets me through the day sometimes. If I'm having a tough day, open up a nice cold Dr. Pepper Zero. Everything's okay for a little bit. My my water bottle. My big water bottle. I need water bottles. They help me survive.
They do.
Without them, I can't drink water. I could, but it's not the same. And
Nope.
then what else? I don't know. Probably I feel like my bed is already a given. Like I'm gonna sleep, so I can't really say that. I would say I have this old blankie from like since when I was like in middle school. Still sleep with it. It's my little blankie. I probably could live without it, but I can't think of anything else right now that like I day to day like I need. So yeah, my little blankie.
Um, 3 objects I can't live without. I'm going like more broad because
Okay, okay.
I go like micro, but you know.
Like my dick.
Weights. You're a grower. That's right. Weights.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
just like
yeah.
gym, whatever. Weights. My computer.
No, this is no tech. This is like no PC.
Oh, no tech.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of a given. Like,
Besides
I mean,
PC,
right.
significant other, and fur babies.
Let's break that down. Are they trying to say that your significant other is an object?
okay, dude.
Let's start a dialogue.
Why are we
Let's unpack that.
objectifying? let's unpack that. Yeah, probably weights. My hammock.
Ooh.
And I don't know. Recently, I'm kind of with Blue, like my zero sugar sodas.
Bro, my zero gets me through the day sometimes.
When I just need a little pick me up, and I also don't have to feel guilty that I'm drinking calories. Instead, I'm just drinking cancer. You know,
It's
zero
not.
sugars.
That's never been proven.
I've accepted it. There's no way this tastes good, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's the devil's working there
The
somewhere.
devil's juice. It's some good
And-
devil juice, though.
Yeah, you know, I've accepted it. You know, I don't know what's to come, but
Crystal has just finished Breaking Bad. Finally, if you guys could get away with any illegal activity, what would it be?
loitering.
Loitering.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Let's unpack that.
Dude. Tax evasion sounds kind of sick.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I was like, if I could really get away with that, it'd probably be that.
All right, that's up there. But for the sake of it, I'll think of something else. But I'd probably go tax evasion.
Money laundering, I guess. Then you would have to have like a. That just comes with if you say like sell crack or something.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not. I can't really say there's. I can't really think of illegal things, but there's nothing that like comes to my mind where I've always been like, man, if only I could. If only I could do X or Y. You know, I'm just going illegal things.
Graffiti?
I mean, I don't. Never had the inkling. Plus, so many people tag on things and ruin things. That's not cool, man. What the fudge?
It'd be like accepting lobbyist things, but that's not illegal, even though it should be.
I literally, I can't think of anything.
You should say tax evasion. I picked the best one.
If I lived in Aspen, I'd want to be able to fire catapults at buildings.
Yeah.
There you go.
Firing trebuchets at
Mr. Fruit says murder.
homicide.
Yeah, I don't want to do. I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Manslaughter. Manslaughter sounds a little bit better.
More like man's laughter. I don't know. I'd probably like fucking let me rob a bank for free. Like if ever I'm just low on funds, just be like, hey y'all, here for my monthly robbing.
Like, you go. We already had it. We already have it stacked for you.
Oh, we have it. Here's that 10,000 for you, sir. I'd be like, wicked, thanks.
You want 20 this time? No. Maybe I'll just see you next week. Okay.
It's not gonna hurt the bank because they have plenty of money, greedy sons of bitches. And then I just walk in and be like, yo, what's up, guys? Give me the lock codes. But like at that point, if I can do it for free, like I wouldn't even like walk in with the intent of robbing. I would just be in like, what's up, y'all? Here for my monthly robbing. Just no weapon or anything. I just walk in and be like, what's up? Thanks. Thanks for the codes. Thanks for the Just take I'll take a little less today. I'll take 5,000 a day. All right, see you. See you guys.
I'll go with stealing.
Stealing. I guess that's kind of
Or
what I
like
would
or
be
like
doing too. Yeah.
more specifically, not needing to finalize a payment transaction. So AKA I can do like everything for free.
Ooh.
But then it's not just like, oh, I want to take
I mean,
this.
you
It's
can
like,
do that now. I mean, you could, like.
but yeah, but it's illegal. That's what I'm saying. Whereas like I could be like, take me on a rocket ship to the moon, or like do a little flyby. And then they're like, okay, here you go, sir. That'll be X amount. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm like, all right, sweet.
Well, here's the thing, bud.
Ha! I have the
That's my
Uno
Mr.
reverse.
Fruit
Like, oh
card.
my god. Like, oh my god, how do we forget? There's only one dude in the world that hasn't. It's you. How can we forget?
Last question from Ricardio the Heart says, would you guys rather only eat meat for the rest of your lives or only eat fruits and veggies?
Meat.
Me.
That's easy.
Like, if you think about it, when you have a cheeseburger, right? You're only having a hamburger.
Oh, cool.
Not even. Like, I don't even think you get to eat the bun.
Nice.
Like, do you guys really enjoy meat that much?
I eat meat way more than I eat fruits.
And it's also more
Chicken,
filling.
dude. I could not live without chicken.
True.
Don't
I
ask
guess
me
I
to live
go
without
meat,
chicken.
but I don't like it. Because, like, I don't normally just eat, like, a piece of meat. Like, my meat is always, like, complemented with something. So,
I mean, either way, you're not going to get the nutrients you need, but at least you get more protein, and it fills me up more.
There's a lot of ways to get
And how lean it is.
the nutrients you need with meat. You're not going to get all the nutrients you need with fruits and veggies.
I mean, either
Eat
way, you
meat.
only eat either of those, and you're probably dead
Yeah, that's
within
fair.
X amount of time. But I'd rather go out,
Meat.
maybe eating some Wagyu,
Meat.
some filet
Meat.
mignons.
Meat.
real quick, I have a little Rob drama corner. Blue will understand this
Ooh,
one.
Rob's drama corner.
Okay, so Drizzy, aka Champagne Poppy.
Oh, dude!
Did you see that?
Bro, he actually got in his feelings over Melon, bro.
He
like,
literally
that's insane.
he basically told Anthony Fantano to go kill himself.
Your existence is a light one.
So,
and like he actually posted that to all his fans. Salty ass dude was actually got in his feelings about Melon not liking his music.
So, Christian, there's a YouTuber named Anthony Fantano, music's busiest nerd.
Music's busiest music nerd.
Yeah. So he reviews like music. So he'll review a JID's new album, give it he's feeling a soft 8 on this album, or I'm feeling a hard 10 on this album, or a soft 2, light 1, so on and so forth. So I think he came out and said he didn't like Drake's newest album or something like that, or came out and said it was shit or something like that. So Drake DMs Anthony Fantano, music's busiest music nerd.
Oh, hold on. Just to clarify this, is add a little more context. Anthony Fantano actually posted a parody of the DM he received, which was like a very nice message from Drake, and Drake was like, "Hey, I understand you don't like my music, but hey, that's not for everyone. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's a vegan recipe I think you'd like." So Fantano did he said he got a message from Drake, but he did a parody of what Drake actually sent him. It was a very nice message from Drake. But then, take it away, Rob.
Drake on his Instagram story posts what the actual DMs were, I think. And it says, this is what Drake said to Anthony Fantano. It says, "Your existence is a light 1, and the 1 is because you are alive, and because you somehow wifed a black girl. I'm feeling a light to decent 1 on your existence."
And then he bothers to expose himself, though?
Yeah,
That's
Drake
not-
exposes himself
Yeah.
for being a salty ass dude.
Yeah. He's like, no, I was way more petty than that. Look.
Yeah, if
Okay.
anything, Fantano's like parody was like a get out of jail free card that he gave him.
Yeah, it was
And
just
Drake was like,
hilarious.
"No, actually, I'm an asshole. I'm petty." It's like, bro, he's a music reviewer. What do you expect? Also, you're not exactly like a critical
you're not
darling in the music.
Beethoven, bro. All right, relax.
Yeah, so it's like, come on, Drake.
It's pretty funny.
It was pretty funny though. It's pretty surprising that Drake messaged someone above 18 though. So
That's why he's
Hey, watch out,
Champagne
he's gonna
Poppy.
DM you next.
But yeah, that's it for the Q&A questions and for the GG Over Easy podcast.
We will see you guys next week. Thank you for sticking with us for so long. Or if you're new, welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Make sure you guys
Hope
follow the
Have a
TikTok.
great week.
I got
TikTok.
clips uploaded on there.
Check out Rob's content merch.
Out now on contentmerch.gg. That's the official website we're selling it on. Dedicated content website.
And go buy pizza from a local pizza place. Doctor's orders.
Oh. Bro, I have a local pizza place that I might just do.
Didn't you just do that yesterday?
No, that was like a frozen pizza that we got from grocery. California Pizza Kit.
Well, then really that's good. Why. I mean, you were either asleep because carb coma or frozen pizza. It's hard to say.
What's carb coma? Is that like an actual thing?
It's like a joke. Like friends, like everyone, like after Thanksgiving meal, everyone like takes a nap. It does. Carbs fill you up and can make you more lethargic and tired. I don't know the science behind it, but yeah, that's it. So we'll see you guys next week.